Oh, your rings real?
No.
Oh. So it was scripted. You knew you was getting them.
Of course, all day, every day.
Like, bro, what?
So y'all knew you was getting them that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a script. True story. I never told the story. In the first round, my first championship, in the first round, I forget who we were playing. I hear Phil Jackson tell Gary Vitti, hey, get us some hotels in Indiana, because that's where we're going to play in the finals. This was like before game one in the finals, and like it didn't hit me until we got to Indiana.
Or maybe he just knew that they were the best team in the East.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard the man say. We haven't even played one game yet. They were back to me. He's like, yeah, get us some, hotel rooms in Indiana. I don't want to stay in Indiana. I want to stay on the, outside of Indiana.
Are you happy they cashed you out with Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, I'm very, very happy. And I'm glad we beat Reggie Miller.
The last part that you're talking about how he's glad he beat Reggie Miller, it's always funny because like Reggie Miller was that type of player that talks so much smack. Same with Shaquille O'Neal too. Like, so it makes it pretty funny. But like the NBA being scripted, like I don't know about that, bro. I feel like the NFL might be scripted though. just say these videos that I've been seeing are kind of crazy because it's like, bro, like how are you homeless but like you have a TV like set up, and it's just like with the work that you've put in to get that TV, you probably could have got yourself like a place or something, man. Like I just think it's so bizarre to see that.
And in the photo, it shows a black sticker that says tip and thank you on top of what's believed to be the no tip option. Now, a customer who recently ordered takeout from the restaurant left a Google review and said, did they forget that tipping was an option? We were planning to tip, but when we saw the sticker on top of the no tip button, we changed our mind. Online, people have been reacting to the viral photo and they are not holding back. Like this user who said, that option would make me not pay. And this user said, I'll hit that % button and put 0. But others kind of see it differently. Like this person who's defending the hospitality industry. They commented saying, clearly none of y'all have been a waiter. Another person also said, not tipping means that your server is paying out of pocket. All good points, but meanwhile, someone else said, so sick of this tipping culture. So listen, we tried contacting the restaurant to ask why they've covered up the no tip option, but we did not hear back in time of publishing this video. So BG Squad, I just want to ask you this. What's your reaction to the no tip option being covered up, and how do you feel about tipping culture in general right now? Papa?
I'm on both sides on this argument. Like I feel like everybody should tip, especially if the server is being nice to the table and like she or he did their job like the way they're supposed to. So yeah, man, at the same time it's the tip, you know what I mean? It's not actually paying for the meal. So it's like, oh, this is something that I can argue about for like a long time, bro. This is a tough one.
The most overrated artist, part 3.
I did a reaction video to this guy. Yeah. How about like I kind of agree with the list so far. Kid Cudi's like to me, like I don't know, he's extremely talented. He could do a lot of things, so that's a tough one. Juice WRLD, okay, Juice WRLD should definitely not be on this list. X, what? All right, I don't know if I like this list. And Carson, all right. I never heard of Cemetery before though. Rod Wave, yeah, I agree with that one. I'm not gonna lie, I think JPEG's, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would only agree with the Rod Wave take, the Ian one, I guess too. I can't remember the other ones, but like the most of the list is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Or I should say overrated. That's pretty cool. I never seen that type of like instrument before. Never seen that.
High school in San Antonio.
They won't play dirty. I can play dirty too.
His first ever interview was a thing of beauty.
What's been the secret to Cole's success this year?
Well, secret is me blocking shots and getting rebounds and making my shots well. That's the secret.
Bro, that's a hilarious answer, bro.
I started dissing my teammates, so because I went to a small school, what they did was they kind of isolated me. Whenever I would come into the lunchroom, everybody would move from the table. Whenever I come into practice, all the guys would, move away from me. So, being that I was a young superstar, taught me a lot of lessons about life.
I want to make about $6.2 million a year.
That's hilarious.
Shaq was 6'7" when he came to Cole, 7'1" when he left. In fact, the only guy on the team that could guard him was his coach, Herb Moore.
Because all he used to do was just foul me. Every time I touched the ball, it was grab me. So what I'm trying to say is I've been getting hacker-shacked ever since 1988, 89.
That's crazy, bro. Like, this guy, when he was in high school, he looked so much skinnier than, like, how he looks now, man. Oh, my God. But, yo, this guy is such a beast, bro. He was 7 feet tall, even in high school, bro. Like, what are you supposed to do with that, bro? Like, like, how are you supposed to guard this guy, bro? It's crazy. Protest against robots, bro. Yo, don't let the robots take over, bro. That's all I gotta say.
So many tears, I'm suicidal, so don't stand near me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to a person early death. There was nothing left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing about to go to peace.
Pretty sick. Sounds exactly like him.
I couldn't see it. I had a mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they had sparking the flame inside my brain like a match. Such a dirty game. No memory, just a misery. Painting a picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. But I've survived to the morning to see the sun. Please don't forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord, I've suffered through the years. It's just so many tears.
That's crazy. He sounds exactly like Tupac, bro. I wonder if that's his actual rapping voice or he's just like performing it that way. But like, he sounds exactly like him, bro. That's scary.
It was the largest object ever successfully removed from the human brain, as the patient miraculously survived without any infections. Within 7 days, he regained consciousness and all body functions, although the knife had caused permanent damage to his memory and paralyzed his left hand. Known for his sense of humor, Italian pro soccer player Luciano Sacconi took one joke a little too far in 1977. He decided to fake a robbery at his friend's jewelry shop in Rome, unaware of the fact that the shop was actually robbed just 2 weeks prior and the owner was still paranoid. Luciano ran into the store while yelling, "Stop, this is a robbery," while covering his face. Unfortunately, his friend reacted quickly and shot Sacconi directly in the chest with a shotgun. And the athlete's final words were, "It's a joke, man. It's just a joke."
I was just gonna say, though, how did he not know that his friend's store got robbed like a week ago? Like, if they were friends, wouldn't he know about that before making the joke? Like, that's a little bit of a sketchy part there.
Worth $2 million a year. That's why they pay athletes these fantastic salaries. I was listening to the radio the other day. They just contracted to pay one player on one team $6 million a year. Can you believe this?
And why is that?
It's the Roman circus. What does the emperor do when the people become restive? And when the people are asking questions, and when the people don't like the policies of the emperor, he sends them to the circus. He creates a circus. He builds a giant coliseum. Then he begins to throw the Christians to the lions. And he has great chariot races and football games and basketball games, all to keep the idiots preoccupied with things that don't mean anything in the scheme of the entire world, so that they don't have the time to learn what the truth is, so they don't ever get smart enough to learn how they're being manipulated, so they don't ever question the emperor. 150 of the most powerful men and women in the world can meet in secret in Baden-Baden, Germany, and plot the fate of billions, and nobody even cares about it. But 6 football players go to lunch together, and it's in the headlines across the country, you have a reflection of the society in which that exists.
Bro, everything you just said, bro, like, there's a little bit of something in all of that, man. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, cause like I kind of agree with them. Even the way they set up sports, whenever there's like a Super Bowl or any type of like incredible, like super serious game, everybody is engaged with it. Especially soccer too, like the World Cup. So I kind of agree with what he's saying.
Of Sakyant's traditional Thai hand poke tattoo, known worldwide for his many years' experience in his practice, including working on A-listers such as Steven Seagal.
This is my first tattoo ever, so I'm pretty nervous about this.
The very first thing you do is a quick prayer to offer your respects to the creator of Sakyant.
Swadee Cup.
And then you head in to meet the Grand Master himself. Once inside, you explain a little bit about yourself, your motivations and your ambitions. Then this information is relayed to the Master by a translator so that he can form a design that's completely unique to you. What I found really interesting was the Master seems to get a real grasp of who you are just after such a short explanation. This was my first tattoo, so we decided to go with a design that just wrapped around my arm. It's really amazing to just watch this guy work because he's so talented and accurate at this procedure. If you're worried about pain, don't worry, it's very bearable. I would say it's about a 4 out of 10. Once the design is complete, you then receive a blessing from the Grand Master. I was also lucky enough to get an add-on design from his apprentice and son.
Here's the finished result. That was relatively pain-free. This took around 2 hours.
So here's a look at it 2 weeks later. I absolutely love it. I'll probably go back for a second. I'll put the price up on the screen here, but if you're looking to get a Sakyant tattoo, I highly recommend it.
That's interesting. I wonder if it hurts more than like using a tattoo gun. You know what I mean? Compared to like that way. I wonder if that way hurts less. I have a feeling that the way he did it was like a easier way to do it. Cause bro, that tattoo gun is like, bro, the pain's kind of serious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Just let me.
That just shows you how fast those windmill blades be moving, bro. Like it doesn't seem like they're going that fast, but yo.
Wait, I don't know how long.
Really?
What, man? Listen,
well, I ain't never heard you.
Listen, let me tell you this because
of the way my name's spelled.
What? Absolutely. I don't know how long I had known you until I finally seen your name. I used to tell people all the time they were spelling it wrong. I used to tell people, I'd be like, "Oh, you messed with it."
Dwayne is normally spelled D-W-A-Y-N-E, and I understand.
Normally.
Yeah, normally.
Every time except for once.
Or maybe twice, because you're the
twice
because I'm a junior.
You're the junior.
So what, you think you're supposed to get credit because
I
you've
know
been saying it to Jada?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I get the check. Don't worry about it. We're good. We'll work on it. Tune into the Y, y'all. The Y.
Bro. I was just gonna say, bro, like it's been like for the longest time I always thought it was Dwayne D-W-A-Y. So when I saw this video, it kind of blew my mind, bro. Like his name's spelled wrong the entire time.
That is fucking crazy. Just had to stop, get out the car, fam. It's like 4 in the morning.
I don't know.
4 in the morning.
That could have been a lot of different things. That could be like a light post that broke or something. Like, I don't know. It's nighttime. It's hard to see. Like, that could be anything, bro.
Giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, and chocolate shake.
Yo, that's dope, bro. That's so dope, so dope.